This is literally like my fourth time recording this. You are on a chair, buy some books and a camera, so I have to do this super fast and it's gonna be super chaotic. I am so sorry. Hi friends. Yes, you don't know me, I don't know you, but we're friends. This is my first ever YouTube video. Woo! I really want to make booktube videos, so I really want to be a part of booktube. So today I'm going to be talking about my May TBR list. But before I get into that, I really want to just introduce myself to you guys. My name's Natalie, nickname Nat. I am 22 years old. I'm in my last year of college. I am an INTJ and my pronouns are she, her. I guess some bookish stuff about me is that I prefer fantasy and mysteries. I also prefer to buy hardcovers over paperbacks. I know. I prefer to just buy books in general instead of reading EPUBs or listening to audiobooks. I know. And when I read said hardcovers, I keep the dust jackets on. I know. So yes, bye. All of you guys are like, nope, not today. So let's just, enough of that boring stuff. Let's just get into the video. So today I really want to talk about my TBR list, which is books that I really want to read in May. I have 31 books. I'm well aware that there's only 2 weeks left of May. I know what I'm getting myself into. Can I get this done? Maybe. Am I optimistic? A little bit. I really think that I'm gonna get this done. So heads up, a lot of these books are by the same author because I'm reading a lot of series this month, and they are all pretty much by the same like 2 authors. So okay, let's just get into it. So I wrote them down like the nerd I am. So the first, I guess, chunk of books are all by Rick Riordan, because I hope you guys know that, I mean, you guys probably know because you clicked on this video, so you guys are in the book community. Percy Jackson is getting adapted into a TV show by Disney Plus, so I'm super excited for that. Obviously all of Twitter went crazy, and so I thought what better way to celebrate that than to read the Percy Jackson books. So I am currently doing that. I'm on the last book, The Last Olympian. I wouldn't explain what the Percy Jackson books are, but a lot of people didn't know about this series when the news broke. They were saying that, oh, that's the perfect time to start it. Like, wow, I never did it before. Wow, these books are pretty cool. And I thought to myself, damn, like a lot of people never like read these books growing up. I read these when I was like 11. They were basically my childhood, this and Harry Potter. So in case you didn't know, Percy Jackson is a demigod / half-blood in this universe where the Olympians, the Greek gods, are alive. And big surprise, they have kids with mortals, and those kids turn out to be demigods / half-blood, so half human, half god. So Percy Jackson is, spoiler alert, a son of Poseidon, and these 5 books basically follow his introduction and his journey through this new world for him, essentially. And the last book culminates in, you know, a big battle. It's really good. It's really good. I would highly recommend it. So after that, I really want to read The Heroes of Olympus, which is a combination of some old friends that we saw in the Percy Jackson books and some new ones. And the new ones are Roman half-bloods. So apparently the Greek gods can transform themselves into their Roman counterparts. So Poseidon becomes Neptune, Zeus becomes Jupiter. And when they have kids in the Roman form, their kids grow up to be Roman half-bloods, so with the Roman mythology. And so it's a combination of both. So I actually read up until the Mark of Athena, which is the 3rd book. It ended in the biggest cliffhanger. The next year I went to the store, you know, I saw the book on the shelves and I thought, no, I learned my lesson. I will wait until this series is over. Turns out I never finished the series. So I'm finally gonna do that hopefully in a couple of days. In the week after The Heroes of Olympus, I'm going to read The Trials of Apollo. So I wasn't planning on reading Trials of Apollo because I kind of like hung up my hat, I guess it's saying, on Rick Riordan, because I was like, you know what, there's so many other books I want to read. Like, these will always be in my heart from my childhood, but have I outgrown these? I have not. They're still some of the best books I've ever read. Super good. So The Trials of Apollo follows Apollo, as the title says, and it's basically him being cast down from Olympus, I think, by Zeus, and he has to go and like undergo these trials to become the god Apollo again, kind of like Hercules' labors. I think. So I'm super excited because I know that a lot of the old like familiar faces are in this one as well. I know basically all of the spoilers for this book and The Heroes of Olympus because, again, I wasn't planning on really continuing in this universe, but here here I am. The last Rick Riordan books that I really want to read are the Magnus Chase series, which I literally know nothing about. All I know is that it follows the Asgardian gods of Norse mythology. And I know Rick Riordan can write really good books besides Greek and Roman mythology because I read his King Chronicles. Highly recommend that if you haven't read them. They basically just center around Egyptian mythology. Super good. So yeah, that's all of Rick Riordan. We're done. And the next author. Half of you guys are going to be like, yay, yes, get into them. Half of you guys are going to be like, boo, hiss, burn those books. Cassandra Clare. So I have a lot of Cassandra Clare books on my bookshelf in my TBR list, and I realized, you know what, they're just taking up space. I need to just read them, see if I like them, if not, unhaul them. So I thought, you know what, let's do it. So I read A Clockwork Angel, which is the first book in the Infernal Devices series, like 2 weeks ago. I liked it. It was not my favorite, but I liked it. Jem Carstairs, literal love of my life. And I enjoyed them. Like I said, they were good. For what they were good. The thing about Cassandra Clare is that 2 things. One, what are her books about? They're basically about these shadow hunters. Now, people who are well-versed in Cassandra Clare, sit back, eat some popcorn. I'm about to humiliate myself trying to explain what shadow hunters is. It's basically oh yeah, see, I already started. They're basically a race of half human, half angels who draw like runes on themselves to get magical powers, magical abilities, and they're basically, their main purpose in life is to defeat demons. And then sometimes they ally themselves with vampires, werewolves, etc. And that's the first thing. The second thing is that Cassandra Clare writes about the same, basically 4 or 5 families. She writes about the Herondales, the Carstairs, the Fairchilds, the Lightwoods, and she writes about basically the whole like lineage. Like she likes to, her series, they go from this part of the family branch to this part of the family branch. So it starts with the Infernal Devices, which is her first series of her whole timeline, I guess, and it follows James Carstairs, Will Herondale, and Tessa Gray, and then from then on it's kind of like their ancestors in a way. So I really want to finish the Infernal Devices. Again, I know what happens, because another thing you have to know about me is that I love spoilers. Love them. I will look them up if I have to, and it's probably because I want to see if my favorite couple ends up. So then I just go down the rabbit hole and I find out who dies, who lives, who ends up with whom, all of that. Again, I know pretty much everything about the series. I'm so excited to read it. After, I really want to read the short stories. Literally on this, I wrote short stories. I don't know what they are. I just know she writes short stories, Cassandra Clare. I will probably look those up online. I won't bother to read them, except the Gem one. I will buy the Gem one, the Ghost of the Shadow Market one. I will. And then I'm going to read Chain of Gold, which follows the kids of the Infernal Devices, and kind of like their adventures. After Chain of Gold, I'm going to read The Mortal Instruments. I read the first 3 last year. I thought they were okay for what I was given. Okay. Some aspects of it I thought, ugh. But when I finished the 3rd book, I thought, wow, that was like a good culmination. Like the bad guy got defeated, you know, she gave her characters the character arc, the person who I wanted to end up with, like they ended up together, like whatever, right? Then I found out she wrote 3 more books, and I thought, oh my god. And I just, no, I hung it up. I was like, I can't do it. But you know what? I'll finish it. Like I said, I have them in my bookshelf, whatever. And then finally, I'm going to read the Dark Artifice series. This one I actually know nothing about. I just know that a lot of people like this series. Some people even say it's better than the Infernal Devices, and it's their favorite. So, okay, that's enough of the giant chunks of authors' works. So the next books that I really want to read are, he got knocked down. So if it kind of changed, I promise I'll try to fix it. The Folk of the Air trilogy. I love these books so much. They are one of my favorite books of all time. The Wicked King is one of my favorite books, hands down, standalone series of all time. Well, the reason why I wanted to start these books again is because Holly Black finally announced that Cardon is getting his own novella. So it's gonna take place before, during, and after the Folk of the Air trilogy, and from his point of view, because these are all from Jude's point of view. Jude Duarte is literally my bestest girl. Like, she is my bestest girl. I love her so much. One of my favorite book characters of all time, and my favorite female book character of all time. So I don't want to go into too much of these into this series, because I plan on doing a whole video of, you know, talking about all my favorite book series of all time. but I will get to these. Even if I have to cut other ones out and push them to June, I will read these again. So yeah, if you haven't read these, please read them. Holly Black is the fairy queen. I am so sorry, Sarah J Maas, but she is the fairy queen. I love it. So yeah. Okay, and then finally, I want to read, what the freak, where did I put it? Wait a minute. Wait. Put them up here for some reason. Okay. I really want to read The Silence of Bones. This is by June Herm, Asian author. Please, please, please go support your author of colors and your women authors. I am Latina myself, so like I really just try to buy diverse authors. Like I kind of like that holds a special place in my heart. I just want more voices in literature, honestly. This is the May pick that me and my friend chose for our Darrell's Chickens book club. Yes, as in Matilda Darrell's Chickens. We kind of choose like mystery, thrillers, true crime books. And this is a historical mystery and it takes place in 1800. And it basically follows this female inspector who is paired up with this male inspector, and they're investigating a politically charged murder of a noblewoman. And as they go into the investigation, so first she starts bonding with her partner, like they get close. And then she figures out that, oh, my partner may or may not be involved in this. So it basically follows her figuring out what happened, if her partner is actually involved, and kind of what she's gonna do. So yeah, so I'm really excited for this one because I saw really good reviews on Goodreads and Amazon. So really excited. Oh my god, that's it. Yes, 31 books. That's what I'm gonna read. So hopefully I can do this. Hopefully I can finish this. So before I wrap up, I just kind of want to tell you guys what I want to do the following weeks. I really want to do wrap-ups. I really want to do TBRs. And I really want to do book hauls. I have like a 40 book haul that's coming in like early next week, and I really want to film that for you guys. A lot of it are books that I want to in my TBR list, because like I said, I have a lot of series that are not finished, not completed. So I've bought them all, so now I can hopefully finish my TBR list correctly. And I really want to do like kind of like what Chandler Ansley does here on BookTube of Taste Test, and what Dash of Ash does of spotlights, like authors and series and books. So I really want to do those. And then I really want to film my favorite standalones of all time, my favorite series of all time soon. So I have plans. Like I said, we're in quarantine. I can serve all of these up to you in a silver platter. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, can you give it a thumbs up, please? Is that how you say it? I'm so sorry. It sounds so weird to say. Please subscribe. Again, so weird. I hope I'll see you guys in the next one. So stay safe, stay sane, and go read your favorite book for me. Bye.